eyes, queen of discord where I stand, chaos in my every hand. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Areas of courage and might, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. Attitude lights up the sky, sassy sparks that never die. In my world you'll find the flame, burning bright without a name. Feel the thrill inside your soul, breaking chains to make you whole. Through the chaos find your way, in my kingdom you will stay. Areas of courage and light, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. Goddess of the wild night, bringing dreams to shattered light. Valhalla's throne is where I reign, with a heart that knows no pain. Areas of courage and light, feel the passion, feel the pride. Crave the edges of my dance, take a leap, take a chance. In the city, neon lights, dancing under siren skies. Foxes running through the night, glowing with electric eyes. Wicked rich from the east, schemes and plans never cease. Slime with wit, she moves so fast in the shadows of the past. Cyberfox run away, alien dreams night turns to day. Project story of the time, in this world of code sublime. Glitch in the system, clocks rewind, secrets hidden you can find. Tech and dreams they intertwine, through the matrix undefined. Feel the thrill inside your soul, breaking chains to make you whole. Through the chaos find your way, in my kingdom you will stay. Cyberfox run away, alien dreams night turns to day. Project story of the time, in this world of code sublime. In the shadows I reside, with that fire in my eyes. Queen of discord where I stand, chaos in my every hand.
Oh my god, there's a duck.
Woo!
Woohoo!
There's a duck now. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's up there judging all of us.
We have brought you the cheaper version. That is what we have done. We have brought you the cheaper version, and you get even more professionalism for less.
That's right. Well, less from you.
Correct.
Because StreamYard decided to go all
100%, 200% increase or something crazy in their pricing.
StreamYard 2, the search for more money.
Oh my god. So,
Without the Schwartz.
I am legitimately excited.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but leaning more optimistic. Does that make sense?
The fact that Mel is still involved is what gives me hope.
Yes. And
Rick Moranis is signed on. He's been retired for like 20 years.
I know. Loki and I were talking about it when it was announced, and I was just like, this was the only movie that could have gotten Rick to come back from retirement. There was nobody else could have ever done this. He would never come back for Ghostbusters. Nothing else. This was the only thing that could have done that. So,
agreed.
Show comment on stage. What does that mean? Oh, it's something that I don't have access to because, I'm okay. Thank you. To show comments on stage beta, and then there's the little like golden triangle of money in the corner.
Right.
Now they're just trolling you. StreamYards is just look what you can have.
So I see
but
everything.
You can't touch it.
So I can see everything, but it's like logo. Oh, but do you want to add one or even use one from the past? Oh, hey, you want to hit that customize your logo? The StreamYard logo is added to all streams and recordings on the free plan. If you'd like to remove it or replace it with your own logo, check out our upgraded plans.
It's like,
Do
yeah,
you
we
still- do you
know.
still have
We've
the
been
crawl?
doing it.
Is the crawl still available or not?
Yes. Proudly.
Okay. Oh my God, the death count from Captain America.
Yeah. Okay. You know, just like very important things. Okay. All right. This is very important. All right.
Just in case.
Okay. All right. This is all very important stuff.
Of course, we can't lose any of that.
So like pretty much nothing has like when I started going through what's the difference between the free and the core plan, I was just like, I don't really use anything on the core plan.
Does the free plan have a time limit?
It does. You have well, you can only stream 20 hours in a month, and I'm like,
oh,
we don't really. Why we stream once a week?
But the stream itself, there's no time limit.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Now I gotta fucking check.
Oh God, yeah.
Free plan, StreamYard, streaming time limit? Question mark.
I know some streamers that's like 4 days worth of streaming right there.
Oh, yeah. There are no. Wait, yeah, it just says a streaming time limit of 20 hours per month. That's it. That's all it says.
Okay. So theoretically, you could do one 20-hour long stream.
True.
Okay.
Yes. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go back in time. I did this on purpose, right? I'm very happy that I did this on purpose. But we are going to go back through. We're gonna showcase the different thumbnails. Okay.
Yes.
And I have done this in a way that was very purposeful. Okay, as I would always tell my art teacher, I definitely did this on purpose. Because you like it so much, right? I did, yeah, exactly what you said. I did that for that reason. And I did it on purpose, and it was all intentional. And I definitely didn't just whip something up because I had no idea what I was doing. And I love
the hint of blue you added for the sadness. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. That's why the whole painting's blue. It's definitely not because I ran out of all the other colors. So and paint is good.
It's not because I ran out of phthalo green at all.
No.
Yeah, this is definitely like a representation of the blue period. I was a callback. Obviously, I know what I'm doing, and it was a nod to that era. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so
it's all good.
So, because I know for a fact none of us really remember what happened in chapter 1. So, this is a reminder of what happened in chapter 1.
Okay. Right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Our group of heroes that are definitely all still with us. I am so glad I positioned everyone the way I did because it accidentally ended up being perfect.
Right.
Oh my God, the hot air balloon is still
the hot air balloon is priceless.
Oh, so
with little Justin just hanging off.
Yeah. No, that's Earl.
That's right. That's Earl.
I say Justin. Yeah, that's right. It was Earl. And the little 100% evil-looking ferrets at the cave. Those are totally ferrets.
Those are definitely ferrets. Okay. They definitely didn't eat too many glowing mushrooms, and those are just monsters. Okay, it's fine. Those are very ferret.
Very ferret.
Very ferret.
Okay.
The squirrels.
Squirrels with their little glitter bombs.
Yes. They're so cute, actually. I mean, that looks like you remember those posters with animals and babies? Like the babies playing instruments and the animals dressed up in clothes. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Yes. The little squirrels. That could be a poster all on its own.
and
Yeah.
and then of course we have Agnes, the ferret trainer, who's totally still alive and didn't just vanish.
Not at all.
She did last chapter 1, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean, at least Esmeralda and Bartholomew made it to the next chapter.
True. True. Oh my god. Love it.
oh, that was chapter 1. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We sense a theme. We
All right.
sense a definite theme.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of feeling it? Yeah. Chapter
Yeah, Hulk Hogan classics. Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan.
Yes. Classic. That
Okay. Yeah.
he was described as the character was described as having a handlebar mustache. So when I was doing the reading, I gave him Hulk Hogan's voice. Hence, it's Hulk Hogan.
Yes. And obviously his evil counterpart is Hollywood Hogan. So,
Who was mentioned once.
Yeah.
Oh god, the rainbow boat. Love it.
Oh my God.
Made out of cheese.
The
Love
cheese
it.
wedge.
Yes, the cheese boat.
Oh my God. The cheese wedge. That's such a good. If I ever get rich enough that I can own a boat, it is definitely being called the cheese wedge.
Yes.
That's such a good boat name.
Yeah.
It has to. And this was before you gave him his cool shades. Did you give him shades and whatever?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't have shades yet. He had it
Yeah.
evolved.
That's right. That's right.
And
This
then
is history, people.
And then Cammy with the glitter bombs.
The pink glitter
With-
bombs.
I don't remember the reason for the bagpipes.
I
Oh,
don't either, but
she
I
just had
remember them
those.
being there. I remember them being there. Yeah, in the picture, but I don't. You know.
Here, you know what? Let me see. Let me see. Do I have a reason why? Or-
Check your notes. Check your notes.
Let's see. What do I have?
And for AI art, that is not a bad dragon.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because my experience with AI art with dragons has not turned out anywhere near that well.
Oh, my note says Esmeralda has bagpipes. Lol. That's great. Thank you.
Okay.
Lol.
Okay.
All right, she got.
Oh,
bagpipes,
that's
y'all.
oh, I forgot about Pip, his squirrel sidekick,
Yes. Yeah.
who was mentioned once.
He's got the place of honor up there on the shoulder.
Yes.
And then Hollywood Hogan's little Weasley little sidekick. And then that was it.
Yes.
And I love how everything on him on this one, like the first one, it's like, hey, Hulk Hogan. This one, he's all shadowy, and his monocle's all dark, and he's got that shadow on the one side. Yes, it's like we see you, Hulk Hogan.
It's like the version. It's like Hulk Hogan and Terry Bollea.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God. And the temple,
Yes.
that beautiful temple.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. All right.
Okay. Chapter
All right.
3.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
This is it. This is the one, y'all.
Oh my God.
That glorious Tim Curry gnome. It's beautiful.
Oh, it is. And then Christopher Walken. Oh God. And there's the shades, y'all. There's the shades.
Yep.
Oh, just in case.
Oh, so good.
Oh, that's right. You gave Cammy a Cammy Meal crown just so people remember what her name is.
Yes. That was Arwen's idea. So, yep.
The flower crown of chamomile.
Because her name is Cammy Meal.
Yeah.
Oh, and the no cookies.
Yes. That's
And
the only
big
reason why
black
Justin
box.
came back.
Right.
This is the thing of beauty, though. This really is The Tim Curry Noble load. Ah, chef's kiss. But Christopher Walken, on his own, that needs to be an 8x10 print.
I
mean,
I want to see that movie where he's
I
a
do
gnome
too.
king.
I do too. The Gnome King, starring Christopher Walken.
I'd be fine if it was like he's on set for like an hour. He's there to like give the heroes their quest, and then he's there at the end to reward them, and that's it.
Yes, and it would be the best parts of the movie.
It 100% would
Monologue, just monologue, Mr. Walken, just monologue.
Maybe in like Act 2, he like, dials them with his crystal ball.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And a side note, I just love the damn colors in these thumbnails. They're rich and they're saturated. I love that.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
because it keeps describing everything as vibrant.
True. And iridescent and
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's very whimsical, Eris. Very
Thank you.
whimsical.
It's very whimsical.
So,
I know we haven't heard that word before, but damn it, I'm putting a stamp on it. It's whimsical.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Chapter 4.
Okay.
All right. It's like an anthology, y'all.
Chapter 4 was easily the greatest chapter that we have read in this entire thing.
Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was the best. So good. Oh, it was so good.
I forgot about Pixie Arwen.
How did you forget about Glitterina?
I don't know.
Glitterina, not Glitterbud. Yes, Glitterina. That's right. With the stain, the self-same wine stain that is now taken on sentience and goes where it wants.
Yeah, if there is an Arwen-esque character, it's getting a wine stain on the dress.
God!
Oh, that's right. This is also the chapter where Cammy was just suddenly mentioned as a pixie.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
So she's a pixie now, too.
Yes.
Correct. We still don't actually know what she looks like.
Right.
Literally, the only description was she was a detective and there was a waistcoat or something, and now she's a pixie, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And apparently she's tiny because she was like sitting on Lyra's shoulder or something.
Yes.
But nah, we'll just keep her the same size because it's funny.
I love it. Plus, just in case is the same size. Is he actually human?
Actually, he's bigger.
Yeah,
he's
we
bigger.
gave
Okay.
him an upgrade because we realized he was the best character, so we upgraded him.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
So.
And of course, I mean, I don't know about both of you, but I certainly did not see Silas betraying our heroes.
Definitely didn't see that one coming. I couldn't have ever bet on that.
Yeah, I didn't see that happening at all. I never could have predicted it.
Yes.
It was so well written. I never saw it coming.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was just amazing. It was Silas, their guide. Like, oh, okay. Who you?
Who knew?
Like, I've come to collect my reward. It's like, oh, how could you?
Oh no!
That was amazing.
Yes.
I still love the Kraken, surfing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see everyone say, hey!
I was in this chapter too.
I promise.
Remember me?
Beautiful.
So good.
And then Lyra, who we said was just you, right?
Apparently,
yeah.
Apparently, I got introduced in this chapter. I'm convinced it's supposed to be Marion Ravenwood, just by the description. But
yeah, because it kind of split the character into both Cammy and Lyra because they kind of do the same thing.
Yes.
Like
when Marion Ravenwood comes back, like her and Indy like reunite, I feel like towards the end of the movie, it's like then another character was born out of that. So no, that was
Yeah. I ain't got time to bleed.
So,
Yes.
chapter 5 was kind of a nothing burger for the most part. Okay.
It was like, oh, they win, and now we deal with like politics on setting everything up.
Yeah,
and
there was
sequel bait.
almost no description of things as far as places. So I had to guess what things looked like, right? And I it's very vague, okay? Because there's almost nothing. Now there is one more additional character that has been added because of this. So
Right.
are we excited? How excited are we? We're very excited.
I'm very, very excited.
Okay.
Yay! Me too.
All right. So I took some liberties, all right? But for the most part, this is all accurate, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We thrive on accuracy here. Oh my God! I cannot! Oh my God!
Oh yeah. Is that a Slim Jim?
Yes, the Slim Jim
Yes.
Pocket
Yes,
Square.
it
Slim Jim
is.
Pocket Square.
Oh my God! I love it. I love it. I love it. His tweed suit.
Because when I think of Randy Savage, I think of very toned down tweed, right?
Yes, earth tones, tweed,
Yeah.
natural fibers.
Very subtle.
He was not.
Sustainability.
He was not flamboyant at all.
No.
Very, very toned down.
No, he was so subtle.
Hey, freak show, you're going nowhere. I got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Bone saw is ready.
Bone saw.
It actually took me a long time to actually realize, oh, wait, that's Randy Savage? Because he looked so much different.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, the voice gives it away, but
the pocket square just
that
became-
the Slim Jim pocket square, that was
God.
an excellent touch.
Thank you.
And there's this massive, in my local convenience store, there's like a massive Randy Savage display loaded and covered and dripping in Slim Jims of every kind.
Good.
So
As it
I
should
see
be.
this, as it should be, yes. So I see this and I'm just like, I
Those
know.
Randy Savage Slim Jim ads were amazing. They were
God.
they were just so nonsensical. It was great.
Yes.
I still buy one once in a
like-
while to this damn day just because of those ads. I mean,
They were like just kids. They're out, out camping, and then Randy Savage comes in like a hurricane, like flows through. It's like, what the hell? Those ads were great.
brilliant.
And then Silas has the Hannibal Lecter mask. I approve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
With a rope around him.
Yes, they captured him, and I was like, I think enchanted rope, so I just gave him a piece of rope, and I was like, what, I'll give him a Hannibal Lecter mask. It's fine.
Yes. Yes. And Earl looks dashing in his hot pink bedazzled bow tie, y'all.
Yeah, they didn't tell me what color the bow tie was, so I took some liberties.
No, that's,
Love
I approve. I approve.
I do too.
It matches the backpack,
Yes, that's what
which
I
is
thought.
also the celestial tier.
Yeah. No,
And
no.
But oh my god, with
Wrong
the
is
chef, with the chef's hat, he kind of looks like Chef Boyardee.
Oh my god, he does. Now he has a mustache, so.
Chef Boyardee. Oh God. Yes, he does.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the blue flowers?
Oh, she's an herbalist.
Oh,
And
that's
the
right.
only
She's suddenly an
additional
herbalist now.
character, so
That's
now
right.
she has flowers.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, she became very magical there.
Yeah.
And the herbal specialist now. So, okay.
So I gave her flowers because I was like, I don't know what the fuck else. Okay, she flowers. There you go. You're
Okay.
an herbalist. You're an herbalist, Mr. Potter. It's fine.
And of course, the sequel baited shadowy organization.
Yeah.
The Shadow Council.
Yes. Looking
Yes.
very evil and shadowy.
Yes.
Oh god, this is so good.
And again,
what's
I
on
have-
just
I
in
have
case's
ideas.
lapel? What's
That's
on
the oh my god, my brain. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Make sure I get I have to make sure it is a correct the
Yeah.
celestial tier. Okay.
Okay.
He has a celestial tier. Now you might be
Okay.
asking, then what the hell is in the backpack of Earl? That's a great question.
Yeah.
All right. Then I will answer it as soon as I remember what it is.
Because didn't at one point they were supposed to collect the tiers or collect the fragments and then bring it back to make the tier, and then it changed.
That's what I thought.
And then it
Yeah.
was like, well, we've got the tier here, and then you got this over, and it's like, well, wait, they're not supposed to be put back together. So I'm a little fuzzy on that part of the book.
It's the Heart of the Grove. So it was
Okay.
the Comet's tier, and now it's
Okay.
the Heart of the Grove is in the very ornate obsidian, polished obsidian.
Okay.
box.
Okay.
And Justin just has the celestial tier, and so I thought I'd put it in his little pocket there. So
Yeah, because he was definitely the main character in chapter 5.
Yes.
Like,
oh, he's best.
Earl was just kind of there.
Yeah, I thought about swapping them, but I
well,
wanted the
Earl's kind of the
consistency.
anchor. Even
Yeah.
if he doesn't say anything or he just is in the background,
Earl
he's
is the
still
baker.
anchor.
Earl is the baker, blacksmith that grounds us.
Yes, so we have to have him right where he is. That's okay.
And
Giving
apparently,
everyone his-
chapter 5 also forgot that he was like extremely fit and strong, and it mentions him as being fat. But
Hashtag not my Earl, okay? He is
Yeah.
so
and
heavy because of
comical.
the muscle. Okay?
He was reduced to the comic freaking relief for a while.
right, because he sits on Silas.
Yes, and everyone's like, "Oh, Earl, oh, Earl." It's like,
That's not a
no.
chair, that's a person, Earl.
You know, if this was the Brady Bunch, he'd be fucking Jan at this point. And it's like, no, we need Earl to stay Earl.
Yes.
Bring him back to Marcia, please.
Or at the very least, Florence Henderson.
Thank you, at the very least. Yes.
The
So
rock
good.
that grounds the whole family together.
Absolutely.
Damn straight.
Because we all know Justin would definitely be Alice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Alice knew everything that was going on in that
Exactly.
house. She absolutely did. The whole
Alice
neighborhood.
was on top of things. That's why Justin would be Alice.
That's right. That's right. In the know.
Except for her own love life. Wah, wah.
Oh, was it Sam the Butcher? She ended up.
I
Marrying-
think, you have any idea how long it's been since I've seen an episode of Fleabag? I think it was Sam the Butcher.
Somebody. She married Sam somebody. Oh, this is so good.
What are our thoughts?
It was the perfect sequel to the perfect book.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When the book changes, we just have to change with it. That's all there is to it.
When the book forgets its own continuity, it's our fault for not being smart enough to understand what the book is doing.
Right.
Exactly.
It's our dumbasses. We got to keep up. Chop, chop.
That's right.
And the shadowy council looming in the background. What will happen next? We all want to know.
Oh, I have ideas. Don't you worry.
I'm calling it right now. Austin Powers.
Oh my God.
I haven't put the story into the AI generator yet because I'm trying to tweak everything so it keeps more of a structure before I put it in. But
There.
we will see.
It's perfection. Just perfection.
Yeah.
But yes, Justin's bow tie is glorious because bow ties are cool.
Justin.
Especially
Unlike
Dazzle.
Doctor Who now.
No, stop. No.
It's Rose. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, Sensei, stop!
No.
I was fine till I remember.
no.
Fucking no.
I hated Rose when she was a companion. I can only imagine how unbearable she's going to be as a doctor. Okay, I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, here's my take on it.
That's provided the show gets renewed.
Right. Oh, right. That would be just like them to say, oh, well, here's Rose and we got it. Look, I loved Rose as a companion. Her time is over. She got her happy ever after with human doctor. Leave her the fuck alone.
She got everything she wanted. So
Right. Why bring her back?
Unbearable human. Oh my God.
Her time is done.
Yeah. And I'm one of the few people that preferred her with the 9th Doctor. I thought she worked better with 9 than 10.
I thought she was more bearable with 9, but what she did to Mickey was rude, and oh my God, like
yes,
horrific.
Yeah, I agree. Mickey did get
justice for Mickey.
Yeah, well, he did get his justice. He ended up with Martha.
That's true.
Which, I mean, to be fair,
the rebound girl, the rebound companion.
Yeah, the rebound companion and the companion that was like in the cuck chair on the TARDIS. Okay,
yeah.
they got together and now they're better for it. And
I
support this.
I do agree with that. I liked Mickey. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, but I hated
and I don't
especially
know what sick fuck out there thought it's a good idea to say, yeah, the doctor can now, you know, he can come back any way he wants. Let's wrap him in the skin of a woman that his human part has. Ew! Ew!
Yeah.
There's so many layers of ew for I can't. Nope.
My head canon is the 12th Doctor died and that was it.
That was it.
The clock struck 12, you know?
Yeah.
And and he's never been there. And Clara didn't exist either. That was just a horrific illusion that happened.
Yeah.
I'm convinced another Time Lord cropped up somewhere, came along and stole his identity, and that's where all this bullshittery is coming from.
The Time Lords have 12 regenerations, and so when 10 did the magic meta-human whatever regeneration, it meant when he regenerated into Capaldi, that was the last one. That's my headcanon.
Yes.
Anyway, we love Earl.
Yes.
We love his bow tie. We love this is a better story than recent Who has ever been.
True.
Or
I'm
Rings of Power.
in this. Or oh my God,
Rings of Power is absolutely S tier if it's a comedy.
I mean, true. When that one chick died, I was laughing hysterically.
Oh my God, we howled with laughter. Oh. It was so good.
Oh, that's right. We watched that together, didn't we?
That's the only way we were able to get through it. And I have invited Arwen if she wants to watch season 3. If you want to watch season 3, you're gonna need to watch it with us because that is the only way that it is watchable. Arwen, I'm not even kidding.
I'll do it because I don't. We gave up. Gave up on season 2. I doubt we're
you
gonna
don't
do
need to
season
finish
3.
season 2. It's fine.
Oh, I have no intention of it. It's not gonna matter any damn way.
No, they're time skipping, so who cares?
Exactly. Yeah. It's not Tolkien, so I don't have to. Oh, please.
You can always say no. You don't have to. It's fine. I understand. I've gotten to the point where it's become memeable. You know?
Yes, it's more fun to watch with friends. It's more fun to Misty 3K that shit now. Absolutely.
I mean, and you have that glorious moment where they're like standing triumphantly at the end of the season. It's like, didn't like most of your people die?
Yeah, they suffered a horrific defeat in like the most humiliating way possible. Like, it was embarrassing. It was like that would have gone down in history as one of the all-time worst things that ever happened, like military-wise, with the elves.
Yeah. But they're treating it like it's we got to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and they can't break our spirit. Like,
let's get it together.
It's like 100 orcs wiped you out. Wiped out one of the greatest elf cities of all time. Okay? Y'all are first and second age elves. I don't even know. I genuinely do not understand.
Yeah.
I guess technically they're all first age, right? As a second age happened.
Most of them would be, yeah.
Okay. I don't remember when the second age happens. Is that after the defeat of Sauron? Is that when that starts?
Second age.
Second age is no.
Or is that when Morgoth is defeated?
It's after Morgoth, but before Sauron.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying. It's a lot of history.
Yes, the third age starts after Sauron's defeated the first time.
And the fourth age is the age of man. All right, there we go.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Man, if I showed up in Middle Earth and Rings of Power was actually Middle Earth and I saw those elves, I'd be like, where are the dwarves? At least they've got some chutzpah to them.
No. You have to become best friends with Galadriel. It's the only way you're going to survive.
That's true.
True.
And she's so insufferable.
Yeah, I know. That would be the price you'd have to pay to live, is you'd have to be best friends with Galadriel.
Life or life with Galadriel? Life.
You just have to confirm
death,
her being the best thing that's ever existed, and you're pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be a Harfoot because you'll get eaten if you trip. And you don't.
True.
You don't want to be a dwarf because
they sing the rocks. They fucking sing the rocks.
Because then you're gonna go, especially if you have claustrophobia.
You had potential as like the most interesting characters, and then you just throw that away.
Yeah, they really did. They really did.
You also don't want to be a Numenorian because literally at any time the political landscape could like completely change and you have no idea what's going on economically.
Right. It's like, okay, well, at least we have a clear line of succession. Oh, wait, there's a bird. I guess we're changing everything.
Wait, no, there's a monster? I guess, like, it's fine. Like, now she's back and we've gotten rid of the president. And... now there's a coup, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? What?
Okay, so we have a king, he died, the princess doesn't become queen, and this other guy becomes king, even though they should be married, but they're not. What is happening?
But then, like, she becomes queen, but not really, and then there's a coup, and then there's another coup, and it's fine.
Oh, and she's blind, so maybe...
Yes, she's blind, yes. Oh my God, they're all a mess.
But at least we have an eagle showing up at the ceremony, which it's her ceremony, so we shouldn't interpret it as a good sign for her, not the other guy.
Farazan was closer to the window. That's what it
was.
That's fine.
He was standing in the right place.
To the window when the eagle comes, gets to be president.
You're the king. You're the king.
Yes. Everyone knows that's how the elections are decided. I mean,
oh my God.
I mean, we're all U.S. citizens. Remember when Trump was by the bird? And so that's why he was elected?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that happened. He won because of Bird. And, it's fine.
We got the nicest birds, the most beautiful birds.
Biggest bird. Okay, we have biggest bird. We have Big Bird.
Oh my God. Big, beautiful, big bird.
Big bird.
The big, beautiful bird.
The biggest big bird.
Elon, come back.
Eli, I miss you.
Have the two of them calmed down yet on Twitter?
Okay, well, first of all, I think Trump calmed down. I don't think Elon's calmed down because Elon definitely feels like he was the chick in the relationship. So.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Elon was the chick in the relationship. I will totally agree with that.
Yeah.
A woman scorned, y'all. A woman scorned. Yes.
And
get a little taste of that.
And Elon scorned. What do you mean Trump's getting a little taste of that? How many times has he been to court?
Well, that's true. At this point, he's just like, go on, baby, whatever you say, like water, roll it off my back.
Yeah, at this point, his fucking attorney can be like, all right, we're back. Here we go again. Let's go. Round 5, round 50. That's fine. It's yep, good. Thank you. Welcome back. Just it's all right.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Anyway,
Earl Grey and the crashed comet.
Yes.
The totally crashed comet that didn't keep appearing overhead for some reason.
Yeah, well, it was on the ground, then is up in the air, much like the paraglider, and and now it's back up in the air.
The beautiful paraglider.
Right.
Yeah, as you can see in the thumbnail, it's now back up in the air. It's fine.
I tell you, the book took us on a journey.
It did.
Because it's perfect.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong, never wrong.
Yeah. Is that the comet going through the guy's head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were overshadowing the shadow councils, overshadowing the island, and they wanted to capture the comet. So it's fine.
I also like the guy sitting through the table.
He's not sitting through the table. It's definitely he's sitting in front of a table. Okay, he's definitely not sitting in the middle of the table. It's that I don't know where you got that information.
But he's shadowy. He's transparent. He can go through shit.
Yeah. It's like the hologram dude on Enterprise that disappeared after like a season.
Sure. Very good. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
That'll work.
Yeah, of course.
Every time though I hear Shadow Council, I can't help but think at the end of Kung Pao, Evil Council. When they find out it's the French, I'm invested in the Shadow Council. I have to find out who's behind it. Who are they? The Shadow Council.
Yeah. So requirements for the second for the next book. Okay.
Yes.
We gotta have Earl. We gotta have Cammy.
Yes.
We gotta have Lyra.
Yes.
We gotta have just in case. And the Shadow Council have to be.
I've definitely already accounted for those 4. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
All right. And
Sensei's on it. He's on it.
And I am perfectly happy with a surprise Silas appearance at some point. Okay.
Please. Looking just. Oh God! Let somebody roll him out. Like Hannibal Lecter when they rolled him out and he's got the mask and he's got the rope. Please. Yes, let it be a moment.
Well, I've already selected the movie that it's going to be loosely based on, so we shall see.
Yay.
And again, I want people to try to guess what it's going to be once we start doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was fun.
That was. There were some good suggestions, too.
It's still how was this Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark? It went so far insane with it.
God, it did.
Yes. It did. All right, you got to go?
Yes, I was just checking that. Yes, but I will be back.
Go for it. And when you come back, we will read the extras. And then we will...
Yes, because we haven't technically finished the book.
Technically. There is a little bit extra. Yeah. So hurry back.
All right. See y'all soon.
All right.
Bye. Beautiful. Very happy.
It is gorgeous. And a nice sunset, too.
Thank you. I thought it was pretty. Well, the description that I was given was, let's see... landscape is painted in shades of amethyst and rose.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I got. So, and I thought they were still on the island. We really didn't get full confirmation of that.
True.
So, and then, Macho Man came in, and I think they were still on the island. There was a mention of a balcony at one point, but there wasn't, they didn't go anywhere, so I didn't understand what that meant. Do you remember that? They mentioned, a balcony at the... No?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was it was a it wasn't it like a balcony that was in like the top secret facility, but there's a balcony so like they could like look over the city so people could then see them.
Yes, so they were on the island. So if I remember correctly, so Cammy and Earl had like this intimate moment, where there was hand holding and all that stuff. It was crazy. And then you had everybody else was just sitting over to the side. So Justin and Lyra and Silas were all kind of just sitting over to the side, confused and feeling awkward while they were making food. So like they're making dinner, and then these two are like having like this full on intimate moment, and everyone's like, okay, this is kind of all right. This is kind of awkward. And then they go to sleep in like the clearing, and then like the next morning, I'm trying. God help me! I'm trying to get these chonkers of a paragraph that say nothing. Yeah, it's like next morning in the air. There's no okay, whatever. There's no the comet's gone. Blah blah blah. And then it goes but the government with Bartholomew Buttonsworth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And tweed suit. Yeah, that's all. So they don't go anywhere. They're still in the clearing. And they're still in the clearing. He's talking to them. Clearing, because we haven't moved.
Right.
And then we keep going. Still haven't moved from there. Haven't been told where. And then it says the days that followed were a whirlwind of activity. And it talks about construction. And I'm just like, well, construction takes a while, right? So you just keep going. You keep going. And then it's like, oh, but the celestial tier was installed at the Heart Institute. So it's like, oh, how fucking long has it been?
Right.
What the fuck? How long has it been?
And it's being used as like a power source or something, right?
Yeah, it's like, so it had to have been like 2 years at least. So, okay, so we keep going.
I'm willing to go with 1.5 years because we know Justin was in charge of it.
True. He's more efficient.
Yeah.
There was new energy, and then for some reason the world gave a shit. I don't know why the planet gave a shit. The Shadow Council was there. So apparently the Shadow Council did nothing for the entire time the Institute was being built, which is really funny. And yeah, then there's like a celebratory dinner, but it's like, but we don't get a description of the building. So I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what. Well, I was gonna put the building in like the background, but there is literally there is not a single description of the building. They're in a clearing, and then there's construction happening on an institute, but I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's happening on the island, right? And then all of a sudden the construction's done. Cecil Tier is the power source. And there's a dinner, and then Cammy and Earl have like a balcony, like private chat. But there's no description. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to plug in for a non-description thing that I'm not even 100% sold is where they were. I don't even know where are we?
Yeah.
Where are we? Oh.
Presumably Oakhaven again, but I don't know.
Yeah, they don't move.
Yeah.
They don't talk about returning. They don't talk about anything. I'm skimming, yeah, but yeah, Earl and Kimmy, a quiet moment shared on the balcony overlooking the shimmering city lights. So there's no way they're on the island. So I guess they're back at Oakhaven.
I guess.
But Oakhaven really doesn't strike me as like the name of a city. You know what I mean? Just yeah, they talk about a cityscape and tiny prickles of light. You know, and I'm just like, what the murmur of the city? Like they're in a large city. I genuinely have no idea. I just don't. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I am happy that just in case and Lyra are apparently working together and have just left these two dummies. And they're going to try to save the world. So.
Which is fair.
Yes. We will get new character designs in the next one. So. Um, and I am excited. Oh, so good. And like I said, I will be basically starting from like vague scratch, but not really, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're going to kind of look the same, but they're not going to be the same.
No, that's fair.
So
As long as Justin remains Hugo Weaving, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. So if Silas is still around, he's still gonna look like that. He's still, Cammy's still gonna, like they're all gonna like look somewhat similar. But I will be waiting to hear the descriptions of all the characters for everything else. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, because we still have never ever gotten a description of Cammy at all.
Nope. We have no idea. We don't even know. We don't know what her hair looks like.
Yeah.
We don't know eyes. We don't know. We have literally no clue. No idea. Not even the smallest bit.
I mean, I don't think Glitterina was described as looking like Arwen, but that was just we had to.
No, I think was it. Hold on, let me double check.
I mean, was she described as having red hair?
I'm looking. That's exactly what I was looking for.
I remember Esmeralda was described as having red hair, and then she vanishes.
She did vanish. Let's see. No, she's described as their leader, a pixie of exceptional size, perched atop a giant toadstool, her tiny clown wobbling. Yeah.
So, hence the Princess Peach inspired design.
Yes, because I mean, it's like she's a queen.
Yeah.
Right, and then she has a tiny crown.
Yeah, she has a tiny wobbly crown. So, like, okay, makes sense.
She's on top of a toadstool.
Yeah,
and
so
like
she's Princess Peach.
Like pink. There's pink everywhere. So
it has to be Arwen.
Well, I mean, the second you read it, you're just like, oh, that just sounds like Arwen. And if like you didn't know who Arwen was, like you probably think Princess Peach. So
yeah,
yeah.
Arwen's much better than Princess Peach, though.
True. Whew.
I agree.
I'm trying to think. So I'm trying to remember what happened in the first series now. Which is
well, there was a paraglider, and then they went in for Hakoko, and then they were back in the paraglider. I remember that.
I remember that because like it was drilled into our brains.
I remember it was the single most platonic romance ever written.
Yeah.
It's like, can you get a little bit of spice at something?
Like, I don't think it was too much to ask for just like one kiss on their leg. Okay.
I'm not asking for like a hardcore sex scene or anything like that.
I don't need smut, okay?
Exactly. Yes. Like
no lemon, no smut. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you just could we get something besides rated G? Like for the love of God? Like could I at least have PG?
Well, I mean, even G-rated films have had kisses in them.
True.
I mean, think of all the classic Disney princess movies that are G-rated. There's there's a kiss at the end. Like, this isn't complicated. It's not controversial.
True.
Like, can we just have like he kisses Arwen just once in the story?
Yes.
Although I will never forget Arwen destroying half the town with her water powers that she suddenly had. That was amazing.
That was, oh my god. I don't think I saved it like I did the one that we just finished. I don't think I saved the book because I wasn't having nearly as many problems. Hey, Matt G.
Oh, hey, Matt G.
Definitely not Matt G.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah. So Arwen's car broke down in front of Earl's blacksmith shop, where she was eating cheese nonstop.
Yes.
Then he turned around and she saw his chocolatey eyes. Then he turned around again and she saw his chocolatey eyes. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember him turning around twice. They talked through the night. And I think that was it for chapter 1.
Yes.
Then they discussed the gnomes stealing socks. That kept popping up throughout the entire story for some reason until they forgot about it.
Holy shit, you're right.
Because like that was all over like the first 2 chapters, and then it's not mentioned again.
You're right. Oh my god. About that.
And then Arwen went to night school, where she took up advanced forging, and that's when she suddenly developed magical powers, which were first water-based, then they became plant-based, because why not?
Yes.
And that's when there was the natural disaster where she moved the water away from the houses that are by the river, and she like flooded the center of town with it.
Yes.
And everyone seemed fine with this.
I mean, weren't you?
And
fine with it.
I was perfectly fine with that happening. I mean, as you know, reading the story, I was more than happy with that occurring. That was amazing.
Yes.
When did she do the speed dating? I think that was chapter 3.
Yeah, I believe that was chapter 3.
Okay, when did she summon vines and the thorns were like stabbing people? Was that when they were trying to rescue the villagers from the flood that she caused?
Maybe?
Or was that different?
Okay, so she went to the school and then... Oh, yeah, because they were talking about how there was town, like in the town, and how she was more involved with the town. Yeah.
Right, and chapter 3 is where we were introduced to you and Loki's daughter that had the smoker voice.
Yes. Trying to think.
What else happened in that chapter? I think chapter 3 is where the stain came in.
Yes.
That happened during the speed dating, and she just kept that dress on the entire time.
Yes.
For like days on end, weeks on end, months on end. She kept looking at the crimson-stained dress.
Yes.
Like, honey, do some laundry.
Yes. Woman, I swear, man.
Chapter 4 was the paragliding chapter that made me want to die.
Oh, that was so bad. But like chapter 5 was great until after they got married, and then it became miserable.
And then it would not end. It's like, you've already hit the end point. Stop.
Yes.
Right, because because the whole everything, like the whole wedding, the whole prep for the wedding, they're staying in like literally a tree house, like a house that was carved into a tree. You had the badger that was a distant relative of Earl for some reason. There were ants guarding the cake. You had griffin messengers. It was such nonsense. It was glorious.
Yes.
And then they decided to move into the city for some reason.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh. I forgot about that.
And I remember there was something about them like looking up at the comet, which was suddenly back in the sky, even though that had been her car originally, and the AI just completely forgot about that, which is still funny.
Yes.
And there was so many testaments to their love. And,
you said the phrase. Oh, God.
And the strengthening of their bonds. There were so many of those that I was hooked. I was hooked.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
A testament to their love. Like, oh, God, how many times was that mentioned?
Dude, you just give me like Vietnam flashbacks. Oh, my God.
Oh. And then, as we found out at the very, very beginning of chapter 1 in this book, Arwen and Earl were divorced.
Yes.
Because, which that was a manual edit I put in because I didn't want to put Arwen back in the story because I felt bad of how dumb it made her.
It did. And
that first book made her so stupid. I felt genuinely bad.
Oh my God. Just crazy.
It's like, oh, Earl, you're the love of my life. Well, I'm going to go speed dating now. Like, what?
I mean, just like genuinely a bizarre.
Yeah.
Like genuinely a bizarre thing. I just. Oh my God.
I think that's what happened in chapter 1 or in book 1.
I think so. Yeah.
A lot of nothing.
Yeah.
And the most insipid, brain dead couple ever written.
Yes.
Platonic couple as well. We got to throw that in there. Like, there was absolutely zero spice in the romance book.
They never kissed. Did they hug?
No. Did
they ever hug? Because I don't remember.
I think it mentioned once that they embraced. And I think that happened once because I remember we were joking like, "Hey, Earl, slow down, buddy."
Oh yes, because we were joking.
I remember we made that joke.
Yes.
But I don't think Earl and Cammy kissed at any point in this story either.
No, we thought they were going to.
It seemed like they were at one point when they saw, and because was it in chapter 5 where it was, oh, they've been feuding but now they're confessing to each other but there's still nothing happening.
Yeah. It is weird that there isn't any, like, that they haven't kissed. That is weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So what would you say is the synopsis of this book then? I covered the first one.
God damn. Okay. Let's see. All right, chapter 1, they recruit Earl.
Well, after we find out Earl's divorced.
Yeah, he gets divorced. They recruit Earl.
The way it worded it was hilarious, though.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. His small bakery nestled in a quiet street in Oak Haven was his sanctuary, a haven from the complexities of life, especially the recent complexities of divorce. The divorce from Arwen, his vibrant, fiery ex-wife, still stung, a dull ache beneath the surface of his otherwise placid existence. And that's it.
Yeah. You are, holy shit, you're right.
That's how it does that's all that's mentioned of the divorce.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Is it?
So interesting. It is the peak amount of interesting, okay? That after the whirlwind romance, Josh, that
Right.
was that was book 1, okay?
The perfect book ever made. Yes.
The most perfect book. The fact that it only gets a brief little, I mean, don't you think it compares nicely, right? It was so long and then it's touched on so briefly. Don't you think that says something?
To me, it symbolizes the complexities of relationships and the lack of strength of their bonds.
Oh my goodness.
Their bonds weren't strong enough. That's what happened, obviously. You know, because as we all know, relationships are work.
That is true.
Yes. Okay, so they recruit Earl in chapter 1. The Oak Haven Special Agents.
Yes.
Which were gloriously introduced. I remember the line We are agents of the Oakhaven Special Agents, which is just perfect writing.
Yes. Then we have so then they use a hot air balloon and they traveled to the battlefield, and then
Which is where the
Comet,
which
and
is
then
where the comet had crashed, even though the
Pixie-
comet is still in the air.
Yes, it bounced back up, like a bouncy ball.
Yeah, because that's all comets are.
Yeah, exactly. So, trying to think. Then Justin's like, all right, follow me, and they go to a cave with ferrets, and they lead them
Singing
away from
ferrets, right? Or was that the other ferrets?
God help me, I don't know.
There were multiple factions of ferrets in this.
Yes. Yeah, there were pixies and glitter bombs and squirrels. Right. I remember that. Yeah, we escaped with the ferrets, and then we opened chapter 2 with getting out of the cave, and then we go on the cheese wedge, and we head on over to the island where there's a temple. Then we spend like the entire chapter going through traps of the temple, and
including riddles, because
oh my god, there's riddles everywhere. Yes.
Because riddles are something that happen in like these type of things in fantasy and in video games and stuff. So it like, okay, well, they have to solve riddles. And so it was like drawing on like multiple famous riddles so that the riddles that were actually in the book made no sense at all.
Yes. Let's see. Then we had Hollywood Hogan showed up, and
right.
Barkley. I don't fucking remember what his name was.
I think it was Barnaby, because that's a name that this stupid AI seems to love a lot.
Yes. Barnaby, and I don't really know what they contributed. They contributed something though. And
they were obstacles in the temple and activated the stone dragon.
Yeah.
To what end, I don't know.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the dragon was fierce until it wasn't, because we went back and redid it. The temple collapsed, I think, if I remember correctly, and then they had escaped the temple. Then we get to chapter 3. In chapter 3, all of a sudden, the dragon told them that they need to go find the tears or whatever, which then sends them to chapter 3, which has to do with the gnomes.
Right. And that's where you had all the gnome booby traps and stuff like that. Exactly. There's the gnome village. And gnomes are now apparently really, really tiny.
Yes. Let's see. We had Flitwick Gnome, who was kind of our, helped us through. Then we had Christopher Walken Gnome.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Tim Curry Gnome. And all those gnomes
could have been just one gnome.
Yes, could have honestly just been one gnome. And let's see. We had the Comet's Tear, which became the Heart of the Grove. And that's now on Earl's backpack.
That he suddenly now has.
Yes. Let's see. Trying to think. Oh yeah, so we lose like pretty much every character but Cammy and Earl, and then Justin makes a comeback and becomes the best character.
That's right. Because I remember you were worried that Justin was one of the characters that just vanishes.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's where they had like the great acorn toss or something like that.
Yes. And Justin kind of trolled them for a while.
And then the Tim Curry gnome gave them like 3 flutes and they had to play a song like it was like a musical puzzle in a video game.
Yes.
Like, okay. All right, I'll do this quick time event. That makes every game amazing. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so then after all the gnomes helped us get the get the heart of the grove, they then rebelled against us. So I don't really know.
For some reason.
Yes, and then they had to jump down the waterfall, Emperor's New Groove style.
Right.
And they all survived. And oh yeah, then all of a sudden we had to follow a river out to sea to go to the island, but we were already on an island, so we're going to another island, and that's where we met Lyra.
Correct.
So.
And then began chapter 4, which was the greatest chapter ever written.
Oh, that was so funny.
It was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot actually happened in chapter 4. / nothing.
Oh, yes. You could say the same thing about the you could say the same thing about chapter 85 though.
True.
So I mean, chapter 4, yeah, we met Lyra, and then we went and oh yeah, we met Glitterina. So we had Glitterina, and then Justin got the Celestial Tear, and then they walked away, and we met Silas, who betrayed us promptly on the spot, and
who was with them the whole time. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We met up again with Silas. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's fine.
Yeah. And that's when he that's when he betrayed us, which I did not see coming.
Yeah. I don't think anybody could have seen that coming, Josh.
True.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, we killed Silas and then we didn't. And we move on to chapter 5. We fight a battle
Yeah, that's right. There was that's right. There was there was a battle scene now. They fought with the comet, right?
Yeah. Right? Oh, let me look. I think so. Does it say?
I'm looking.
Yeah, like look. Because yeah, using the find tool is the only way I'm able to get through, like figuring out what the hell this is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot that Cammy apparently used her pixie dust to make the toadstool Glitterina was using as a throne to wobble, and then she lost her balance and fell headfirst into the mud.
Hence the stain. It makes sense.
Obviously.
Yeah.
The exhausted pixies, now mostly snoring softly in the mud, offered no further resistance. Glitterina, still covered in mud, muttered something about sore knees and the indignity of being defeated by Gingerbread Man. That's funny as hell. I forgot about that.
It's perfect writing.
I mean, sure.
Okay, that's right. So that's right. So chapter 5 goes back and does the battle with Silas. That's right.
Oh yeah, it did go back.
Yeah, because remember, there was not a single repeat in all of chapter 4, and then chapter 5 starts with the battle that had briefly been described in the previous chapter.
Yeah.
Earl, surprisingly agile for a man whose waistline suggested a fondness for hearty pies.
So rude. Absolutely so rude.
Doing dirty our Earl.
Yes. Oh. Oh my goodness.
So they have their battle. Cammy was using her pixie dust to cast illusions because
Oh my god, yes. She became like an arcane maid somehow. I don't even understand.
Lyra was chanting incantations because why not?
Yeah. Of course not. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
god.
What the hell did you just reread?
So after they had destroyed his Silas's thing or his staff, which was, I guess, the source of his power.
Mm-hmm.
Earl, having finally managed to knock Silas off balance, seized the opportunity. With a surprising burst of speed, he pinned Silas to the ground, his weight surprisingly effective in subduing the powerful sorcerer. Just rude.
That is rude. yeah, then we went over chapter 5.
Mm-hmm.
How they were like in the clearing, you know,
Right.
forever, and then all of a sudden they're in a city.
As you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on a magical island and then suddenly in a cityscape all the time. I don't know about you.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Mm. What?
What?
Oh, I thought you snorted. That's why I was like, what?
No, my computer is facing my backyard and I see that damn groundhog again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So just get some plastic explosive.
Just get some glitter bombs.
That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, this was the perfect book. The perfect sequel to the perfect book, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it better or worse than the first one?
Oh, it was better, in my opinion.
Yes. It was somewhat slightly more structured.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not as random though, which was slightly disappointing.
Yes.
Because I mean that the first book, it was going to do what it was going to do, and you were just along for the ride.
That is true. I'm trying to think. I would like some more randomness put back in. Right. Like there was a fair amount, but like
yeah.
And as long as we can cut out the repeating, you know what? So it might be one of those situations, Josh, where you do it a couple times and you kind of merge the two.
Okay.
Just as an idea, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't put what I have so far into the writer, so I don't know what it might do yet.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing this soon.
Oh yeah, I am so pumped.
Oh, hey, Jester.
What's up, Jester? Ugh. Damn it, Arwen, you were supposed to be back.
Yeah.
I had like 30 minutes of bullshitting, and I've run out of bullshitting to do now. So I'm kind of floundering because I don't want to start something and then she pops up. So I'm just like,
What were the themes of this story?
Never give up, never surrender.
Okay, where do you think it did draw from Indiana Jones? Because that was the plot synopsis that I put into the AI story generator with different names. So, like, where did it draw some of this stuff?
Well, I think Lyra being Marion Ravenwood is pretty
and
obvious.
Cammy.
Yeah, Not so much Cammy. Cammy kind of just because she's been there, but I mean, I gotta be real with you. It's the dark hair and the blue eyes, which is Mary Maidenwood, right?
Yeah.
I do think physically Lyra is more Marion.
I guess the whole secret agent thing were the two agents that convinced him to, go after the Ark in the first place, but they never did anything after that. Whereas in here, they just kind of stuck around.
Yeah. Think.
The guide betraying them is like the opening scene.
Yes.
We're oh, what's his name?
Silas? Is that who you're talking about?
No, well, Silas in this, but
oh no, I do not in any way, shape, or form remember what the actual character is in Indiana Jones. What did I do to Arwa? I didn't do anything. She had to go run an errand really quick, and she was supposed to be back like 20 minutes ago.
True.
So. Trying to.
Yeah. Alfred Molina.
Yes.
Alfred Molina played the guide that died.
Yes.
That's right. But yeah, so I guess that was Silas. He was Alfred Molina?
Yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Snorty. She went on an Arwen adventure. There was no Belloc character.
True. And like
which I did put into the AI story generator, and it just completely forgot about him. But because there was supposed to be someone in that role, it just kept inventing new characters instead of just using the one I put in.
Yeah, it did that a lot with you, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yeah, because I mean, I've said it before, but Justin was the little Nazi henchman dude that gets his hand burned by the medallion. That's the role I put him in, and it was like, no, he's on the good guys. Even though I had Justin be a pixie because I turned the Nazis into pixies in the story. And it went, no.
Well, you know what? I gotta say, I am very happy that he ended up being who he is.
Yes, I agree entirely. I am happy with this, with the final rendition of Just in Case we got. The temple being like filled with like traps and everything also happens in Raiders, but
True.
very, very briefly. Like the real like elongated sequence when he's going through a temple filled with booby traps is in Last Crusade.
Yes. Yes, you're right about that. And I will say the end where it's like, it's the top men scene basically at the end. You know what I mean?
The what?
The top men scene. Top men.
Oh, yes. Yes. Top men. We just got into a lot more bureaucracy about it.
Yes. Yes, we did.
I mean, is it wrong that my favorite scene in all of Indy 4 was when we saw the glimpse of the Ark again? Is that wrong?
No.
It's like Indiana Jones is a perfect trilogy of films.
Yes. I will say the fridge and the bomb scene is utterly hilarious every time.
It is. And who would have known that Indiana Jones would get even dumber than that?
So funny.
No. Indiana Jones, archaeologist. Let's introduce time travel.
No. It was the alien thing I thought was just going to be like, oh, actually, it wasn't aliens, this whole time, right? It really, and then it became very, very, clear that it was. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, Jester, Crystal Skull doesn't look that bad compared to what would eventually happen, but it doesn't make it a good movie.
True.
They put in time travel. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Like of all the things, that was never going to be a thing for it.
Yeah. And now you have like Nazi planes crashing in ancient Greece. It's like, well, the Greeks weren't stupid. Things would get retro-engineered, and that would change all of human history. It's just stupid. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I genuinely do not know.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, for fuck's sake. I swear to God. What? I don't want to do the rest of the story without her.
I know. We can't do that.
Yeah. Like, I can bullshit for a little bit, but, like, considering we have to... Come on, Arwen. Please come back soon. Pretty, please?
Fair point, Jester. Like, yeah, like we could try calling her, but it's Arlen.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Forgot about her phone, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm. I when she said I'll only be half hour, I remember thinking, are you?
Oh, oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Should have known.
You always have to account for Arwen.
The Arwen-ness of it all.
Yes.
Well, do you want to give her a few more minutes, or?
Sure, we can give her a few more minutes. That's fine.
All right. All right, hurry up.
What the? There's a Hunger Games prequel movie coming out?
Was there not already? The snake one?
Was that a prequel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It told the story of why Snow is the way he is, and I didn't watch it, but apparently Snow is the way he is, because he got his heart broken. Which I'm just like, I don't think that explains that, but okay.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. My goodness. Yeah.
What?
I am wondering what the genre is that you're gonna pick. Because we had romance, then we had action adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm curious what you're gonna do next.
He he he.
Nothing really.
And again, and I will make it known right now, it is another famous movie. It's not some obscure, indie film or B movie. I know this is another famous movie.
Okay.
So, just keep that in mind. This won't be some out of nowhere, stupid little film. Snorty, that is an excellent point. Maybe her cats are holding her hostage.
No. Damn it. Not allowed.
Just that is an excellent point. How does one account for Arwen?
True.
That is very, very accurate. Open a box of wine.
Oh my god! Yeah, you could say like that one scene in Family Guy with the candy in the box. You know what I'm talking about?
I was thinking E.T.
Oh, well, close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. How does one account for Arwen? That is a question that I think it's up there with like the great questions of the cosmos, right? Like, where did we come from? What is the purpose of life? How does one account for Arwen? It's right up there.
It is a true mystery.
Isn't it? Yeah. So, how long and like what do you look at when you are designing these insane thumbnails?
I look at my notes, which are just as insane. Like they are like, let me see. I kind of just get ideas because like I can't do everything in one, particularly with the character cast that we had this book.
Right.
But you know, you kind of pick one scene that, or kind of like the setting of whatever's happening, and you kind of just go with it. You give it, and you, especially if it's you know, I try to make the backgrounds look really like pretty, but also there's that absurdity to it. So I try to balance that out.
Fair.
And what I've started doing this time is if their character has changed its look, I basically add on to what the character already has. So I kind of just layer it on top. But the background is basically me just throwing it in and see it, and kind of me getting like a vibe of what I like about it, you know. This one was like, it literally was just a landscape of amethyst and rose. Shockingly unhelpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I had a little bit more structure this time with the thumbnails. Because I wanted the casting, I wanted to be able to, us to be able to see at the end how the cast had changed. Things that have been added, things that have been taken away.
Right.
So, in a way, I was really hoping Cammy was never described. Oh my god, look at that.
Hi!
Hello.
He actually returned. I was wondering if we should start placing bets, whether you had gone into like the void.
Oh, I almost did go into the void, but I'm like, nope. I'm grabbing food and I'm getting back.
I hear you eating, so I know.
Yeah. I said, I gotta get back, y'all. Bye. So I brought some food.
Nice.
Yay! What did I miss? Taco Bell.
Oh, first of all, nice. Secondly, we were kind of bullshitting until you came back. We ran out of topics about 30 minutes ago, and so we've kind of just been floundering.
Yeah.
And somehow our audience grew. I'm not even sure how that managed to have happened.
That's great.
Did Arwen, I do have to ask.
Okay.
Are you snapping into a Slim Jim?
No, but oh yeah, I wish I had thought of it. I'm not kidding. I see freaking Randy Savage's face almost every day in that convenience store. Now it's just like if
he's been gone for like 15 years now.
Honestly, Sensei, I think more people like of a younger generation know him from Slim Jim and South Park than they do the fact that the guy was actually an incredible wrestler.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
But yeah, he's iconic.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, when I did not watch wrestling as a kid, I knew who Randy Savage was. He was one of the few people that transcended into the pop culture zeitgeist.
He really did. He's his own entity at this point.
Yes. But I mean, he passed in like what, 2011?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It has really been a while. All God, so many from that time are just like, it's sad.
Well, I mean, the steroid use doesn't help.
No, that's true.
And the rampant cocaine.
Yeah.
None of those extend your life expectancy.
No, they don't. They really don't. But hell yeah, we're back. I'm gonna take a bite of taco.
You mean? Oh yeah, we're back.
Oh yeah, we're back. See, I saw him today. Went to run by the convenience store with my son. I waved at him. I said, "We're talking about you." Oh my God! You know what I need to do? I need to go in there and talk to the owners and say, "Look, if y'all ever replace this cutout or this stand, can I have it? Don't just throw it away. I want it." They'll be like, "What?" I'm gonna ask them. See if I can get it. That's how I got my life-size cardboard cutout of a Jessica Rabbit sitting down. That my company ended up freaking throwing it away. We took it into we took it into Glamour Shots one Christmas, and I mean, she was life-size. She looked great, and I got her from somewhere in the mall. I think it was a video store or somewhere. Anyway, someone had her, and I said, "If y'all ever get rid of that, I call dibs." And they were like, "Okay, why not?" Employee mall code, first come, first serve.
Right.
So I was working there as the makeup artist at the time before I got promoted, and my husband was working there as a photographer. Well, she was the perfect size for the photographers to do, like, they'd have to come in and test out their equipment and take a couple of test shots. She was perfect for that because she was sitting down and she was the right side. They would sit her and kind of prop her up in the stool and use that as like their focus. Well, I got transferred out, but he was still working in that store, so she stayed. And then one day he came in, he was gone for like 3 days. He came in, fucking manager threw it away. And he's like, "Why did you do that?" "Oh, well, we were cleaning up and I just didn't realize it was anybody's." He's like, "You've been here a year. You know it's mine." She was a bitch though. So yeah, my Jessica Rabbit got thrown away. I was livid. But rest in peace, Jessica Rabbit.
No. So sad. All right. Do y'all?
Mm-hmm.
You want to finish reading this story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't technically finished the book after all this time.
Okay.
I am so pumped. All right.
Yes.
Josh,
Yes.
go forth. You want to read it. You want to read the acknowledgments.
The acknowledgments, I believe, are written by Earl.
Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
Oh, my God.
All right. Acknowledgments. First and foremost, a massive thank you to my wonderfully supportive family and friends who tolerated my increasingly erratic behavior.
Erratic, not erotic.
I said erotic. If you heard erotic, that is a you problem. And questionable fashion choices throughout the writing process.
What does it matter what your fashion choices are while you're writing?
It's very important. You wouldn't understand. Your unwavering belief in my ability to string words together, even when I doubted myself, fueled this whole crazy endeavor. Extra points to anyone who brought me coffee and chocolate during those late night writing binges. This is so Earl. So, you know who you are, and you're awesome, and you don't get named.
Yeah, I was noticing that. It's like he's mentioning just general you, but not anyone specific.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's my DoorDash driver. Okay. So, shout out to my DoorDash driver.
Snorty, excellent point. The erotic thing works with the porn stash. That's true.
Actually does. All right.
It does.
A heartfelt shout out to my beta readers whose insightful comments and hilarious suggestions significantly improved the manuscript. And it kept me from accidentally unleashing a truly catastrophic plot hole upon the unsuspecting world.
Right. Because there was no plot. There was not
There
a
is no
single.
plot holes.
There was no plot holes in this story.
No, Silas
None.
was there the whole time. It's fine. Your eagle eyes and sharp wit are invaluable.
Hey, Adega, we're not done with the book.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wee.
And finally, a huge, ginormous, possibly world-saving thank you to my editor. Effort and unwavering patience transformed a chaotic jumble of words into something vaguely resembling a coherent narrative. You're a magician, a much more talented one than I am.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
A
perfect.
possibly world-saving thank you to my editor. So the thank you is saving the world?
Yes.
So is the editor's that ego that huge?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. Again, for whatever reason, we're still not done. Appendices. This appendices contains supplementary material that may or may not be useful.
May or may not be useful.
So that's, you know what? Yeah.
It includes, but is not limited to,
Can't.
a detailed map of the Celestial Research Institute, including all the secret passages and hidden rooms.
Ooh.
Recipes for several of Earl's more ... unconventional ... culinary creations. Reader discretion advised.
Yeah, like fried ferret. Earl got real. You wonder where all those other ferrets went? Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Reader discretion advised on his recipes. I can't.
Yeah.
God.
A comprehensive list of the various types of pixie dust, along with their properties and applications, some of which are top secret, so shh.
Does pixie dust have scheduling like our drug system? You know, schedule 1, pixie dust, schedule 2.
I guess. All right. The complete lyrics to Mr. Buttonworth's infamous opening night speech. Warning, may induce earworms.
What?
He sings it?
It-
Did he sing the
I
speech?
don't remember.
Oh my god, he did. Macho Man sang the speech. Yes.
Okay.
I believe it.
It's going to induce earworms, y'all.
Glossary.
Oh my god.
Celestial Tear. A powerful magical artifact with the potential to save and destroy the world.
Did Arwen write this?
Think of it.
Excuse me.
Wait for it. Think of it as a really, really sparkly, highly volatile energy source.
Oh my god, I did write this. I did write this. Y'all, it's like a really, really sparkly, highly volatile energy source. Hello.
Yeah, see? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
This book is creepy. It knows things.
That knows you too well, Arwen.
It does. Clocking me at every chance.
And you weren't even in this story.
I mean, she was as Glitterina, the most iconic. Okay, besides Justin.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's true.
Yeah. Pixie dust. A fine, glittering powder with a wide range of magical properties. Not to be confused with fairy dust. It's significantly more potent and messy.
Yeah, fairy dust is stuff you get from the black market down under, y'all. Yeah, don't mess with that fairy dust.
Oh
God.
my god!
just-
I read it.
Just a guy like in a trench coat. You want to buy some pixie dust?
Okay, I read ahead of the next two, and
All
I
right.
wish we got more from this glossary. I really
Yes.
wish.
Me too. Shadow Council. A shadowy organization of villainous characters who really don't like pixie dust or happiness, for that matter.
Oh my God. Well, they need to be axed. They don't like pixie dust or happiness. Screw you, Shadow Council. Oh my God.
Mr. Buttonsworth. A well-meaning but slightly eccentric government official with a fondness for singing and slightly questionable fashion choices. Oh, yeah.
This is so much funnier now that we made him Macho Man.
Yes. References. All right. I'll just read it. That's fine. Earl doesn't need. Yeah. Okay. While this book is entirely fictional, it has been heavily influenced by my own, sometimes questionable life experiences. Many of the characters are based on a combination of real people, with their names changed to protect the identities and my sanity.
Uh-huh.
Any resemblance to actual persons outside of the celebrities that we used in the description.
I mean, yeah.
Like a winky dink. That's all.
Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. ... Unless, of course, you happen to be Mr. Buttonsworth. In that case, you know who you are.
Okay, I can't lie. If I actually read a book that had this kind of appendices and this kind of references, I would kind of live for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, sassy author. I love it.
Absolutely.
All right, final page. Author's bio.
Oh my God, how did I miss that?
The author, currently residing in a slightly chaotic but charmingly cluttered home filled with more books than is strictly necessary, spends their days battling writer's block with copious amounts of caffeine and questionable life choices. That's every writer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, I haven't eaten anything today, but I've had 15 cups of coffee.
And I'm sustained.
Yeah. When not crafting fantastical tales of adventure, they can be found attempting, with limited success, be found attempting with limited success to bake sourdough bread and failing spectacularly at gardening.
It really is Earl who wrote this fucking story.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
I wasn't joking.
He really, he just.
Sorry, Adega, Red Bull in your case.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, we're out here calling. Yeah. See?
Okay,
Yeah.
look, I know Adega's a writer. There ain't no way in hell Adega's sitting out there attempting with limited success to bake sourdough bread and to fail spectacularly at gardening. It's casting a very wide net on the writers.
Also,
And I don't buy that.
Adega's home is like significantly more organized than Earl's.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just an inkling of a feeling.
Yeah.
Damn straight. Yeah. You can't paint all writers the same, Earl, just because you got issues. I'm sorry. You can't do it.
Writer's block. We know you don't have writer's block, Adega. Holy hell, you pump shit out like it's like
Right.
Yeah.
nobody's business. If only every fanfic author that didn't complete their story had your drive.
Yes.
Yep. If you want to be a writer, be like Adega. There you go.
Yeah.
Do what he do. Do what he does.
There we go. He does make sourdough.
Yeah, see, it's just
I
it's just
knew
an
it.
author thing. Maybe that's why I haven't been inspired lately to write anything. I haven't made any sourdough. All right.
And
Yeah.
make sourdough and try a little gardening.
Yeah,
I do have gardened, okay? There are alive plants out on our patio right now. It's very
There
exciting.
we go. There we go.
Nice.
They are alive.
All right. They firmly believe that every day is an adventure, even if that adventure involves accidentally setting the kitchen on fire. Follow their misadventures and occasional writing updates on social media, Links will be provided on the author's website.
Oh my God, Eris. Earl
no
needs a
way.
Twitter. Earl needs a Twitter. Earl needs a Twitter.
God, Earl
Pit
needs a
these
Twitter.
sayings with Earl. He needs a Twitter.
Oh my God.
So we can keep up with him on social media.
I can't believe it included, like, follow him on social media. It's like, there's no actual author to this. I'm the closest thing there is, and I'm not taking ownership of this.
No, I'm actually starting to believe that the AI is Earl.
Telling you.
Yeah.
He thinks he's real now. He thinks he's real. Earl thinks he's real.
Fiery shades of Earl.
Fitty shades of Earl.
Fitty shades of Earl. He needs an only Earl page.
And only Earl. Oh my God. I am dead.
Or you could put blacksmithing baker.
You know,
Right.
I have to say, these past few pages have been the most coherent.
It's true.
I mean, I know the book is perfect, but it
Yeah.
gets straight to the point on this. We know exactly what they're saying. Oh, God. So good.
Yeah, the story is perfect.
And it's done.
Yes.
Thoughts, feelings?
Hey,
Anyone
we
wanna
already
share?
gave our thoughts and feelings while you were getting Taco Bell, okay?
Oh,
so
well,
you
fair
gotta
enough,
share
fair
now.
enough.
What are your thoughts and feelings, Arwen?
Yeah.
Because this one didn't include you, so it wasn't bashing you all the time.
Oh my God, that was a nice release. Or relief, I should say. Yeah. It's a ride, that's for sure. Well, just in case, gets props because he's just so damn cool.
He
Yes.
is the, like, by far the most accidentally best character that came out of this.
He is.
Yes.
He is.
And don't you worry, I will I already have plans to include Earl, Cammy, Justin, and Lyra in the next story.
We have to.
Those four are going to be the main cast.
Yes.
Excellent. What happened to the same dress last? No. She's still wearing it.
Mhm. And as a matter of fact, it's also morphed under the Pixie Queen,
Yes.
Glitterina,
Yes.
Glitter Bella, whatever, Glitter Butt. She's now wearing a stain dress. So the stain has become it's gained sentience.
Yeah.
It goes where it will.
Lost at the cleaners.
Oh my God.
That's a book.
Any Arwen like figure now gains a stain on their dress.
Oh, oh God.
A wine stain on their dress. A bright red wine stain that is overly shiny on their dress. There you go. Does that make you feel better?
Oh, that's how rumors
In
get
this
started,
universe.
y'all. Yep, I agree with that. Oh, and Jester, I didn't actually leave for food this time. I had to take my son somewhere and run a couple of errands with him, and I was so hungry on the way back, I was like, screw it, I'll get Taco Bell before I go back to the stream.
Yep.
So,
she was being good madre, and then she took care of Nom.
Oh, did. Noms are important, y'all.
They are.
But yeah, I love it. Book is perfect. Nothing wrong. And it's a wild ride. I'll give it that. Sometimes book keeps us on our toes because we got to decipher what the hell it's talking about. So, yeah.
Now, here's a question. Did you prefer it how we did it this time with me reading most of it and like you and Eris having like distinct characters that you do the voice for? Or did you prefer how we did it in the last book where we alternated who read?
Sensei, you have become our narrator.
Oh.
You have become the voice of the book.
was not the answer he was looking for. That's so great, because I agree, Arwen.
Yes, you
Okay.
are. And I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me specifically.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Eris.
No. It's a
No,
question.
no,
It was a
no.
question for both of
Okay.
you.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
okay.
No, you are the voice of the book.
Okay.
It speaks through you.
So,
All right.
just so we're clear, we would also like more dialogue in the next
Yes.
edition, because
Yes.
it is way funnier with more dialogue.
Agreed.
And you don't have to talk as much. So how about that? Is that a fair
I will attempt to inform the AI more dialogue, but who knows what it's gonna do?
That's fair.
Because I even though I'm trying to add more detail, and I do plan to do more editing, I don't want to actually write anything.
Right.
You know,
right.
the whole point of this crazy experiment is seeing what we can do with the AI.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Like, is it possible to actually create a somewhat decent story with the AI, depending on the parameters you put into it? Can it do it?
I mean, we're finding out. Wouldn't it be amazing if it just like said, "All right, I'm gonna surprise them," and just, oh God, I'm giving it sentience. Never mind. I'm like sitting here thinking the AI is gonna reason. I'm gonna troll them, and I'm gonna write the best book ever. They're just gonna be like, "What?" But I don't know. But I will say, I'm enjoying the heck out of these. I really am.
I mean, the first one was just nonstop chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, and Arwen used her water powers. Like, wait, what? When did she get the okay?
No, they're plant powers. It's fine.
And then she and Earl profess their love. Next chapter, she's going speed dating. Like, wait, what?
Right. Oh, it was a wild ride for sure. Oh my God.
And then, remember the badger?
That's what broke us up. The badger. Damn badger. Remember the badger? Yes. Yes, Earl. I remember the badger. 20 years have gone by, Earl. I remember that fucking badger. Oh, badger.
I'm trying to be more like, I'm trying to like enunciate a little bit more so the audience actually understands what I'm reading. Because it is funny when you're reading it with me, if I mumble.
Yes.
But like, then the audience has literally no idea what I'm saying. So
I mean, I tried to curtail that somewhat during during your readings.
yes. So
Like-
I've gotten to the point of it. I think it is pretty, yeah.
Yeah, he's like this. He now talk like this. No, he's still mumbling, but you can actually tell what he's saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And then
That's
you
my
have to
Earl.
and then you have to stretch your voice so far to do Lyra.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah, you just speak naturally.
I have to stretch my voice so hard to be Lara.
I have one request for the next book.
Okay.
I am going to give her a different voice. I will say that.
Hang on, I have to swallow. I'm chewing. Hang on.
Yeah, you probably, while beginning to make a point, probably shouldn't have shoved a burrito.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm so hungry, but I'm talking. I need to stop. All right, hang on.
Girl, I get it. I get the struggle of trying to
Yes.
have like, a serious conversation, but also you are in, like, I have to eat now or my
Yes.
baby will die.
Yes.
It's the worst when you're on stream and there's like half a sandwich that's just staring at you. It's like I really want to take a bite out of the sandwich. I have to.
Okay, I've swallowed. All right. So we have to have somewhere in the next book, Tim Curry and Christopher Walken have to make an appearance. Somewhere, somehow.
Okay.
Well,
they
I mean,
have to be back.
quite frankly, yeah. I mean, that's just gonna be Josh's pick of what to do for the characters.
Yes.
So
But
I will.
I'm putting my request in now so he can
Okay.
plan and keep
Okay.
it in mind
Because okay, I'm trying to keep that, and I'll keep that in mind. But I'm
Okay.
also keeping in mind that Eris also asked that I have a surrogate version of myself in the story as well.
Oh yes, of
Yeah.
course,
That's what I'm
yes.
saying.
That is a given. Absolutely.
Yeah, see?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think in chapter 4, I don't yeah, that was when you were here for Arwen. I was like, all right, Josh. So Arwen was in it. I am in it. Okay. We need Arlena to be in it at some point too. All right.
Yes,
But
1000%.
we also need you to be in it, Josh.
Yes, 1000%.
So everybody has like a character.
Okay. Okay.
And it doesn't have to be a character that's there permanently, okay? Like, Arwen is going and living her best life with a pumpkin, okay? Off-screen somewhere, okay?
Oh yeah.
But, like, you know, and hell, technically, we don't even really need Lyra. I just absolutely have to have just in case. 100%. I need just in case there for sanity purposes. We really don't even need Lyra. Really. If you want to keep Lyra, that's fine. I'm not...
Based on the movie I have selected for this, I kind of have.
Yeah. Okay.
I have Earl, Justin, Cammy, and Lyra's roles kind of planned out already.
All right, fair enough. Oh, you want to be in it, Adega? We can be in it. He can be like the one. If there is like one character,
I have the perfect choice for you, Adega.
Oh, Adega. I don't know if that was a smart thing. But...
Yes.
I have a perfect choice for you. Oh my god, I'm excited now.
Okay, I gotta know. Arwen, what did you get at Taco Bell?
Oh, quick and easy. I got a bean burrito with no onions, add sour cream, and 2 regular crunchy tacos.
Have you tried the beefy 5-layer burrito?
I haven't. I'm really.
No, those are insanely good.
Is it good? Because I'm
It's so good. It's one of my go-tos.
Like picky about what
Do you like their ground beef?
Oh yeah, because I like their tacos.
All right, hold on.
They're
Let me tell
crunchy
you the
tacos.
ingredients. The beefy. This is very important, by the way. Layer
Okay.
burrito. A warm flour tortilla filled with seasoned beef, refried beans, sour cream, and shredded cheese, with a warm layer of nacho cheese sauce.
Ooh, so no onions, no
Nope.
tomatoes, nothing
Nope.
funky like that. Okay.
Nothing healthy.
No green water. It's
No.
just the fillings.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it.
So
I'll try that.
I highly
That does sound
recommend.
good.
Very good. I think Taco Bell's the only place where I let them put lettuce and don't tell them anything else, because they actually put like the lettuce they use isn't dumb, and also I don't like lettuce on a burger from fast food places because it's
Generally
just-
not, no.
it's like the saddest thing you've ever seen. It's warm. There is no crunch. Now, if I'm making burgers, absolutely,
Yeah.
I'm adding lettuce because I get the crunchy ones and it's fresh, right? So it's not, yeah.
It's
Josh
always
is-
like the wilted big leaf that they peel off
Yes,
to get to the good stuff.
exactly.
Yeah. This is scary. Yes.
All right. I think we're done.
All right.
What say
Okay.
y'all? Y'all think we're done? Because I think we're done.
This is a ride, y'all. This is a journey that when I woke up this year, I never thought I would take, but I am so glad I am.
Same.
Yeah.
It's
I've-
just
Never in a million years did I think when I accidentally stumbled upon that list, this was going to be the result like 3 months later.
Seriously? I'm at the start of the year we were watching public domain films. Like, how did we get here?
No,
I know.
I'm saying, like, when
No,
I saw
I-
that list,
Yeah.
I didn't think we were eventually going to come up with the most epic AI story of all time, right?
Right.
And look at the star-studded cast that
That's
has
right.
shown up just to help us out. I mean, y'all, who can say that?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't we have Christopher? Oh my God, I was gonna say Reeves. I'm sorry, I got Superman on the head. Christopher. Oh God,
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. And wasn't there a Christopher? Not Knight. Shit, I'm gonna think of every Christopher except the one I want. You know, Saruman. Christopher
Did we have Christopher Lee?
Lee. Did we not? I thought at one point, or maybe we discussed having him. I don't know, but we've had at least Christopher Walken. We've had oh my God, Tim Curry. Yes, I'm living. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man himself. I mean, come on, y'all.
Oh my god.
Kermit at one point. Did I do an Elmo voice?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were just pulling random shit for all those
You did.
gnomes. Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God. Earl's voice has been immortalized. I can't read anything or think of him without thinking of Earl.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so Earl.
It's the way Earl sounds like a valley girl with back pain.
Yes, he does.
Give me a chiropractor.
Oh God, it's so Earl. We love it. I
And
can't
then-
hear him any other way.
And then you turned Cammy into Eartha Kitt, right?
Yes. Because
Well,
we talked
yeah.
about Emperor's New Groove and we turned Cammy became
Yes, because they were making fucking Earl Kronk.
Yes,
That's right. Oh,
they
that's
were
right,
Earl
that's right.
Kronk, yes.
That's right.
Holy
That's
shit,
right.
I forget about that.
Kronk.
That's right. So
Yeah.
we've turned. Okay, so in the next book, you know the design that Cammy has to have. She needs to look like Eartha Kitt.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. I
Yes.
gotta make a note of that or I will forget.
Yes.
Hold on.
Remember?
Especially and make her, and she's got to be in her prime Eartha Kitt.
Yeah,
She was
Catwoman.
gorgeous.
Time.
Back when she was
Catwoman.
dating what's his face, Orson Welles. Woo, she was a hottie. Beautiful
Yeah.
woman.
I mean,
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
I did do Orson Welles at any point in this.
Well, now we have it. Yeah, Orson Welles.
Okay.
He'd be
All
a
right.
good one.
All right.
I think we flirted with Esmeralda being Janeway for a while, but then she just fucked
we
off
did,
and never
but then
came
she-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just left.
She went into that nebula looking for that coffee, so she's gone. You know.
The giant also
mean-
disappeared.
Yeah. So Esmeralda went into the temple looking for coffee, never to return. And then Bartholomew went to the temple looking for tea and never returned.
And he was carrying Esmeralda, wasn't he?
Yes.
Why not? It makes sense.
No, I seem to remember like he was actually
No, he did.
carrying her.
Multiple times he carried her.
I missed the whole temple. Yeah, I wasn't here for that read, but
Yeah.
God, it
Yeah,
was
they
a
just-
wild ride.
They just stopped. They just stopped getting mentioned. So they're just. So Agnes, Professor Brumblebrook, Bartholomew, and Esmeralda were our red shirts, basically.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, they were. Only the golden blue survive.
But again, I did not see Silas betraying our heroes. That was a twist I did not see coming.
That was
Yep.
a shock. And the way they played it out was so gripping.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Poor Silas. Now he's roped up, chained to a tree, and he's wearing Hannibal Lecter's mask. I mean,
But
come on.
Well, I mean, he died at the end of chapter 4, and then he's fine.
Yeah, because Earl sat on his ass, remember?
Yes.
Earl sat on him, and then they killed, and it's like, what? Earl. But they brought our boy back. They brought Earl back to the one we know and love.
I will endeavor to make, or in my description that I'm putting together, I will try to make Earl more like the Earl we all know and love.
Yes.
The fit Baker blacksmith secret agent.
Hell yeah.
Baker Blacksmith, secret agent. Oh, God. Earl wears a lot of hats.
He does. Why'd you leave him, Arwen? Look what you could have had.
I don't know. Sometimes I look back at life choices and I think regret, but you know what? We're better apart. He's got his wings now. He could fly. He could do his thing. I've got a wine-stained damn dress. That's what I got out of the relationship with Earl. A wine-stained dress and a lifetime full of bread. That's about it.
Loki, Earl didn't die. We wouldn't be a zombie Earl.
No, he sat on Silas and killed him.
Yeah.
It was during his bumblefuck stage. He's just like joked
Yeah.
and sat on things.
I will also put into the AI description like a brief character description of the main cast, so hopefully it will try to keep them within the characters instead of just, oh, this person's an alchemist suddenly.
Oh my God, that would be great. You could do like a character anthology of all the characters that have been talked about and their description.
Sure.
It might help keep us on track. Maybe.
Yeah.
But Eris, we still need to see your outtakes. Your thumbnail outtakes.
Oh, yes. Okay. So
Because I'm dying for that.
I do say I have to be somewhere at 4. So I will give you a very specific outtake. Arlen,
Okay.
you got a list of it from yesterday.
Yay.
Let's see.
They're the
I have so
best.
many outtakes for so many things. Hold on.
I do kind of want to see the outtakes for Hogan and Macho Man.
Let me see. All right.
Like Hulk Hogan monocle suit. I want to see that.
Yes.
I want to see some of the like, oh, what the hell's that thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because the AI has actually gotten pretty decent. Let me see.
That's not as funny.
I know. Let me see real quick. All right. Trying to get. I mean, it like for the most part, it's not as horrific, except when you start asking weird shit, and then it gets horrific.
Makes
Weird
sense.
Weird shit. This whole, well, yeah, I guess weird would be relative though, dealing with this book, because how many times could you put in something like, glowing mushrooms near a temple with a cheese boat and not expect to get some weird stuff?
Let me see. Let me see. I will do a couple for each. So there we go. We'll do that one. For each character, I'll do a couple for each. So, hold on. Let's see. Do. All right. Let's see. And there's a lot of characters, just so we're all clear.
Yeah.
All right. Talk about yourself. Damn it. Hold on. This is going to take me a minute.
We're just agog with anticipation.
Yes.
You're giving me performance anxiety.
I don't want to do that. All I could say is that, oh my God, I got the outtakes fever when you showed the paraglider one, with the close up of the small one where the feet, and then you showed the one where
Yes.
they're in the center. Oh, mwah, 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 chef's kiss. So
I don't
good.
think they're ever gonna be as good as that one.
That was just, so good.
Yeah.
You've spoiled us, Eris.
But
You've spoiled us.
one of the things we did briefly talk about while we were waiting for you to get back, Arwen, was Eris was wondering what genre of movie I've picked this time. So, do you have any guesses?
All right. Well, I would assume, and maybe wrongfully so, but I would assume you wouldn't necessarily go straight for the fantasy kind of fantasy sci-fi.
I didn't pick fantasy for this one. This was Indiana Jones. This was an adventure.
Well, all right.
Story.
Adventure. That's a better. Yeah, that's not really fantasy. Although technically, when you get in them, but yeah, that's more adventure. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are then gonna go for the shit. I don't know. See, I saw Harry Potter in bits of this. I think The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. We were like, is it Lord of the Rings? Is it?
I saw very little of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what it was.
Exactly. I don't know. A murder mystery might be interesting. Oh God, what if Earl became a detective on top of his other duties? You know, the Sherlock Holmes of the area. I don't know. He opens up a PI.
The case of the fallen souffle.
Yes, sure. Yes. Earl's a gumshoe now. I mean, no telling what trouble he'd get into.
Damn it, spoiled.
Spoiled. Agatha Christie does Earl.
Knew it.
It's like,
oh my God.
I don't know, but I am really excited because now I'm going to be paying attention. I'm really going to be paying attention.
Mm-hmm. But based off of this one, it's can you remotely figure out what this is from?
Right. I mean, the temple. It's like, okay, the temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like there are elements where you're like, okay, that's from Indiana Jones.
But it's not like I would read it and go, oh, it's
right.
a carbon of Indiana Jones, but starring Earl. No.
Which is something I was more expecting. But the AI is going to do what the AI is going to do.
I'm convinced of that. I'm telling you, the AI's got its own ideas. It's like Indiana Jones. Okay. We'll see. And then it does what it's going to do. I think it's just trolling us. I really do. I think it's grown sentient by this point, and it's just like it's going to troll us with these books. In the end, the very last book we ever do, it's going to come out. The acknowledgement's going to be like, "Fooled you, ha, called it." Like, thanks, book.
All right. Yes, I'm trying to do 2 of each, and it's there's so many characters.
Okay. The whole secret agent thing, I'm guessing, are the 2 government agents that recruited Indy at the very beginning of the movie, but they're not in the story, really. They just send him on his way. It's like, where did this whole secret, agent thing come in? And, like, what?
It's definitely a derivative of the Indy story. It's its own version.
And I don't recall them hooking up the Ark of the Lost Covenant to power a city. I don't remember that happening.
No, that one was new.
Because that's all I did. I just turned the Ark of the Covenant to the magical comet. That's all I did. And
what actually ended up happening to the comet? Do we know?
Oh, it fucked off.
It broke. It like pieces of it broke off, and that's what they had to assemble. But then there was another comet that was coming down, and they used the pieces they assembled to push it away. That was because it was threatening to destroy the Earth.
Okay, that's right.
I guess
that'll work for me.
It's the closest I can figure.
The saucy comet.
It was definitely a ride.
Well, Earl went through a lot of character growth.
He did. Remember how surprised we were when he actually hugged Cammy? We were like, whoa, slow down, buddy.
He's learned a lot.
Still no kiss.
No, he's not a big kisser. Spoiler alert. The lips are for more than just eating bread, Earl.
Yeah,
Just
Earl.
saying and talking about badgers.
But do you remember the badger?
Never forget that damn badger. Ruined my marriage.
He was at your wedding. Isn't that whimsical?
Yeah, wasn't he the one who was like called the other badgers and they were helping keep the ants off the damn cake?
No, the ants were guarding the cake, and
Oh!
the badger, and they kept fighting off the badger.
Oh, I thought it was okay, well, I got it bad then. I got it wrong, y'all. I'm sorry.
So you didn't remember the badger.
Oh,
All this time, and you did not actually remember the badger.
I remember there was a badger at my wedding, and after I heard about it for fucking 100 years from Earl, I put it out of my mind. Once I left, that door slammed. That badger was memory. You can have the badger, Earl. You and Cammy, enjoy.
So, unfortunately, I have literally no, I don't have any of the original Hulk Hogan. But I do have some for after that.
Okay.
So, let me see.
She's like, great, y'all. Y'all are going to make me save every file, every
Holy
blooper.
fuck.
Every...
Yeah, because, okay, so I need to remember. See, my problem is I forget to save the really bad ones.
Yeah. But
That's
the
what
really
I
bad
do.
ones are funniest.
They're the best.
Yeah, I forget to say because I'm like, that's trash, and I just go.
So just save every file.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I got folders for everything on my desktop. I got folders within folders within folders within folders. So I could see Eris like making a folder for, outtakes 1 or first tries 1 or, and then she just ends up with this stack of freaky AI, Hulk Hogan's got like 4 ears, 5 arms, Sometimes it never quite gets it right.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised when the AI art has like, oh, it actually has 5 fingers.
Yes, and they're in the right place, and they have fingernails. They don't just end in bone. Isn't that nice?
Or if you give it the command where there's more than one person in the scene and like their hands like merge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you actually have 2 separate people. Good for you. They're not this abomination of God.
Or it's one big like blob of people.
All right. You assholes. There's so fucking many. There's so many. Oh my good God. There's so many.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's your Peter Jackson appendices. You're pulling the curtain from
Right.
removing the curtain from the room.
Yeah.
All right. I hate you all. Let's see. I'm so close to being done. I'm so fucking close to being done. Oh my God. Oh, there's so many people. Oh, good Lord. Okay.
The torture for art.
Yeah. This is your instrument.
Uh-huh.
This is a burden you must bear. Illustrating this book.
Was this book easier to illustrate than the previous one or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Was it because you had kind of figured out more of the style to do, or was it easier to actually do?
It was more like I kept the characters consistent, so I wasn't reinventing the characters every single time. So that helped significantly.
And you got
you weren't recreating specific scenes anymore.
No. Yeah. I was kind of doing like a general.
Right. Like this whole thing happens in this chapter.
Yeah. It's like you got the style of mushrooms down, you got the waterfall down.
Yes.
You know, the river. Yeah, you had all that.
Okay, you fucks. There's like 20 photos. All right, hold on. All right.
Show and tell, y'all.
All right.
I hate all of you. And no, don't ask to go back because I'm going to exit out of them as soon as they're done. Oh my god, and none of them are labeled. This is beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Excellent.
All right, we're going to start with characters that kind of in the order they disappeared.
Okay. So Agnes?
Agnes? All right.
Agnes?
Okay. All
right. Ferret. Like.
Not bad, actually.
I told you.
Not hempy enough.
All right.
She needs more crunchy.
The AI is really like what it. I did not save a whole lot of the really fucked up ones except for Christopher Walken. I saved quite a few of those.
She simultaneously looks 25 and 60.
Yes.
Now, so we're clear. I cannot linger on each one very, very long because I have to be at a location at 4. So.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Let's slideshow.
All right. This is more slideshow. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Just give it to us in one big smack.
There you go. All right.
Okay, that's Agnes when she was 12. Okay.
Apparently.
The ferret's expression.
It even looks like a baby ferret.
Yeah. So these were the best ones that got rejected. The best of the worst. The worst of the best. Okay. So we're done with Agnes. We are now moving on.
Well, the book was done with Agnes.
Yes, everyone got 2 except for Esmeralda.
She got like 2 lines, and then she's never mentioned again.
There's Esmeralda. There's the eyes are just lovely.
They're moving in 2 different directions.
Okay.
The hair's nice though.
I like the hair. I tried to save the eyes. I did not save the eyes.
And then the crazy ass like boxes that were strapped to her hip.
Yeah.
It somehow works.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And she's got like a Laura Croft like band around her arm.
Yes.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, outside of the eyes, that one wasn't actually too bad.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was one of the, like I said, best of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Ready for wrestling herself.
Yeah.
She's like, come on, I'll take you on.
Okay.
She's ready.
All right. She kind of looks like what is her name from Fallout 4? She's one of the companions you can get.
Don't know.
Drawing a blank on her name. I again, the eyes, but looking in 2 different directions. That's always a great sign. She's been hit in the head a few times with them.
Yes, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
And then the box strapped to her hip kind of looks like she has a book instead.
I thought it was a book.
Yeah. Like a grimoire strapped to her hip.
Yeah.
All right.
The drunk Irish chick, Chester. Yeah.
Yeah.
She ready.
I'm ready for you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Where's the pot of gold?
There we go.
He said, "Oh, not drunk, drug addict."
This is one of the rejected ones.
I love that. I love it. The glitter bombs are ready to go. I love it.
The bagpipes in pieces.
The bagpipes bagpipes look like they've seen better days.
I was like, this is so good, but the bagpipes ass. Like,
Yeah, that's true. They looked kind of deflated.
I do like the glitter bombs like on the pipes for the bagpipes.
so good.
And then I just have the question: how are her boobs not just knocking them all over the place?
I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that when I saw this. You're
It's
so right.
magic, Sensei. It's magic. Come on now. It's a magical world.
It's like this,
Boobs don't do that in this world. They don't knock over glitter
No.
bombs.
All right. Now we move on to.
Okay.
We have a couple of Bartholomew.
okay.
The
It said I got
wilting
a couple
Beth.
from each character, so this could have been him. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, chef.
He looks happy. He
With
looks like he's
T
proud
question
of his nice work.
Sure, that's tea.
Mark.
Oh my god! Jester! Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
God damn it! You killed me.
Oh!
Murky Moo.
He looks good in green. Hell yeah! Oh my god, Adega 2.
Yes.
It's the face. It's
Yeah.
the face. I agree.
Yeah.
It's the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that it's been brought up, yeah, I see it.
Can't
Yeah.
unsee it now. Cannot unsee. Okay, Sensei, Eris, you know what to do. You know what to do. After that shit he pulled last night, sending my clip to everyone. Everyone!
Before you got
Payback's
a
a
text,
bitch.
I have
Yeah.
him under in my phone. It's Marky Moo, and so when I got the text, I was just like, "What the?"
I may have him as Marky Moo in my phone as well.
Excellent.
Well, I will now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After
I'm sorry. I have it as tired Marky Moo.
today. Tired Marky Moo.
You can do CP Marky Moo, but with no L, so it's just SEEPY CP Marky.
Oh my god, I love
He's a
it.
bit CP Marky. All right.
Yeah.
So this also could have been Bartholomew,
Okay.
or you could just not have them in order at all, even though I have them in order. You ass. Okay, there we go.
Marky Moo had a tan. Okay.
And he's slightly Asian, so
Slightly. Ambiguously.
Polynesian Marky Moo.
there
Yeah.
we go.
Samoan.
Mark the infinitely Samoan.
Oh my god.
He looks comfy in his bathrobe.
Oh, he's very
Right?
comfy,
He's going to put that tea herbal blend for his spa bath.
man. Yes.
For,
All right.
in his robe.
Yeah.
Moving on, because I do have to keep this moving.
Okay.
I know we
Yeah.
love these, and I know we're having fun. There's so many guys. There's so many.
Yeah.
So this is
Is that not the image you used?
no, it's not.
Oh.
This is not the image I used.
All right. I see the monocle is actually half of a glasses.
This is very
Yes.
similar to the one. It's just so this one and the one I used popped up at the same time. The problem
Okay.
with this one is that on the right side of his face, from our point of view, obviously, it's like his eyebrow is part of another monocle. and
Yes.
Yes,
not.
it's following the line of where the lens would be.
Yes.
So these are almost this is almost exactly like the original one that I used, except yeah.
So did you Photoshop the NWO logo?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, because AI can't do letters.
Well, AI has trouble with lettering.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does. You could literally put what you wanted to say.
As
and it will
as
misspell
we've
it.
seen with these books, AI has trouble with letters.
yes. So the next one.
AI does not understand Arwenia. It wants to make it Armenia.
Oh,
No matter
yeah.
how much I put Arwenia, it will
Yeah.
not do it. Oh my god. It's Oh, Hulk. Oh, Hulk.
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
The expression.
That expression is gold.
His chin is what gets me.
Yes.
Okay.
It kind of only gets funnier from
How,
there.
okay, I have a
The
question.
mega
How-
powers are about to explode.
question mark, question mark, question mark. How
What's
do
up,
you
brother?
get AI to actually do famous people? Because I never can. It always tells me, no, we can't use this.
Images of a person who looks like blah blah blah
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to
of
know.
a person, not the person. Of
Okay.
a person like
Right.
blah 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 wearing, and then something they would never fucking wear in their entire existence, like
Okay.
tweed. If I
That's
ever saw
good.
Hulk Hogan wear tweed, I would wonder if he was okay.
So would I. I'd be like, oh, you've been reading Sensei's book, huh?
Yeah, like if
And
Sensei was still alive,
then he'd
Same
go on
thing.
to like a whole story about how he helped inspire me writing the story.
help the AI and be inspired.
he developed the AI that
Yes.
wrote the story.
Oh, bye, Penny. Hope you have a good one.
Bye, Penny.
Bye, Penny.
So, all right.
God.
That face is glorious. That was easily the best expression.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets. Oh, you want expressions? Remember, what is his
The
name?
badger?
Barnaby? No. You remember the evil? You know, remember?
Oh
him?
yes, his sidekick.
You're. Look, it's Josh. He's confused.
That's amazing.
I love it.
Why did that one not get picked?
Because I can't remember exactly why. There was something about the original that was like I liked better. I
Okay.
can't remember what that one is that I got.
That face is glorious.
Oh, it is.
It's just the what are we doing here? I hate this. I just want to go home.
Oh yeah, the one I picked had his mouth slightly open, as if he was just like like mid
Oh,
and it was
okay.
Yeah.
just like it gotta just fit the character description just slightly. But if I didn't get any, if I wouldn't have gotten that one, I would have used this one.
That makes
Okay.
sense. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So.
That expression is
Oh.
glorious.
Oh, just give me
So
a
good.
second, okay?
Does he have to fart? What's this?
Oh. I don't know. What's this one?
He's constipated. Oh, God.
I am convinced if you can't laugh at fart humor, you're an unhappy person.
It's never not funny. It's
It's so
never
funny.
not funny.
And again, eyes looking in different directions. Always good.
Always good.
Yeah, he's honed in on something, isn't he?
Yes.
Both of them are. Yeah.
Yeah. They do move in
Yeah.
herds. I mean, he sees something wild for sure.
So now we're getting to the ones everyone really wanted. All right.
Okay. All
All right.
That was our supporting cast.
Oh no, no,
teaser.
we're still getting our supporting cast. Just
Okay.
Yes! Yes! I want!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God. I would make that into a figurine and put that shit on my
I was gonna
shelf.
say it looks like a figurine.
1,000%. That is... that's magic, y'all. See, Ram Bam 2. Need a figurine of that. Hell yeah. Oh, can we put a string in his back that when we pull it up, he does the sensei laugh? You pull the string out, he does the laugh. Please. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I love it so much.
now. There's one. There's another one.
Okay.
See, Tim Curry makes everything better. Everything better.
I mean, Muppets Treasure Island's already a pretty decent movie. It's 1,000 times better that Tim Curry is going over. Nice.
Oh my God! Adega says contact Andy Masterson. Yes, because he does such good work.
Yes.
Oh, Adega, what a great idea! Look at him, Eris. I'm not kidding. I want these.
I think
These
the
are
reason
so
why
good.
I picked the one that I did was it said its robes were made of moonlight. There's too much uniformity, I think, on the lines, so I ended up not picking them.
It
Yeah,
also
good point.
this one and the other and the previous one also do look more like figurines of Tim
Yeah.
Curry as a gnome, whereas the other one looked like Tim Curry playing a
Yeah.
gnome.
Yes,
Exactly. It's
like a
his
real
face is too
dude. Yeah.
shy, like waxy. I think is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's just. I'm getting ideas.
oh, just wait.
And the staff. I wish that was real. I love that. That's beautiful. That is one thing I really would one day. It's one of those I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford one because I want one that's well done. But I would love to have either the Gandalf staff,
Yes.
Saruman staff, or just a fucking crystal staff, but
Yeah.
life size. Oh, that would just
Yeah.
be my crown jewel.
I remember last time I was at the Ren Fair, they had like Gandalf staffs, and I was
Oh.
really tempted.
I know. They're beautiful, but, money.
Yes. That's the main reason I didn't get it. It's like I don't have a spare $250.
Same. I need to eat this week, but shit. Who cares? Who needs food? I got a Gandalf staff. I'm not to that point yet. But that's beautiful.
I'm
Just
glad you did.
beautiful. Oh, I do. He's a gnomey, man. He's a gnomey.
All right.
Adega,
Did you, Adega?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, fantastic. I didn't either. That's amazing. Those are works of art in my book. I see those and I just start getting all fluttery inside. I love staffs. They're beautiful.
All right, guys. I
Steve
got
Pack.
a speed
I
run.
bet that was cool.
I got a speed run. Or do y'all want to wait to see the rest of them? Because I am very limited on time. It is 3:13 here.
We can finish these next week.
You want to finish these?
Yeah, you could. We could open up. We can. It'll
Okay.
be like our.
All right, special little opener because I got Christopher Walken next.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
If I didn't have to go, then
Understood.
we would go through them. But I do have to go. I have to do an
Okay.
errand before I have to be somewhere. So,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm
Sounds
kind of
good.
in my pajamas. So-
Yes, you got things to do. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Go do stoof.
We will do. I will do Stu. Y'all do other Stu. You cannot come here. And yeah, we will see y'all next week for the first
Yay!
chapter of the next story and the finishing up of the outtakes.
Yes.
Can't
For-
wait.
All right.
Thank y'all for coming. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
I definitely remembered where my outro was. Oh my god.